Hello, Internet Nation. Alex and Ashley here. I'm really upset right now. You guys, I just need to, vent because I don't get to talk about stuff. And today made me realize just how, much bottling stuff up has affected me. I mean, I guess I already knew. I get really upset when I get upset, and there's, nothing I can do. But, I mean, it's I get upset, and then either I can't talk about stuff because either I'm gonna get shut down and ignored, and that's just gonna make the situation worse, or I don't have anyone to talk to about the situation. So I get really upset. I have panic attacks, and I cry. I almost punched my phone today, but then I was like, that's not smart, because then if I break it, I'm fucked, and my phone's already fucked. So I just punched the bed. And normally this wouldn't be such an ordeal, but this feels like a personal attack. And I mean, every day today, I've had an experience, well, not every day today, that every day this week, I've had an experience that felt like a personal attack. In some way, shape, or form. To 2 days ago, I was standing under the train station. I was thinking about what just happened and how I always feel like I'm gonna be under attack. So there's too many thoughts in my head. I just kind of blanked. But yeah, 2 days ago I was standing under the train station. And basically what happened was I was standing there because I had biked over after picking up some food. And I was going to put some air in my tires at the closest bike shop, but they closed at 7:30, so they had closed already, even though it was only 7:10, 7:20, whatever. And they don't have an outside thingy, air pump. So I pulled over to the side of the street and was checking my map to see if there was another bike shop in the area that wasn't too far and wasn't going to be closed by the time I biked over there. Because mind you, I don't know. I'm really particular about my tire pressure. I like it to be nice and solid because I feel that makes it easiest for me to ride and I get the most comfortable ride. I live somehow at the bottom of every hill, no matter what direction you go in. Even if you're going up a hill, when you turn around, you're still going to be going up a hill. I don't know how New York does it, but it does it. So I like a nice thick tire. Otherwise, I feel like I'm doing way too much work and taking way too much energy, and I already have such a hard time breathing. I don't need it. So I'm standing on the side of the road, in nobody's way, and whatnot, looking at my phone, and then suddenly, I don't know where the fuck it came from. I don't know if it was thrown at me, but a Sprite bottle landed next to me. Could have hit me. Basically got splashed. I don't know if it was dropped from the train station above. Obviously it came wherever it came from. It had malicious intent of some sort because there was no cap on it. And at that point, it's kind of just a bomb, because not only are you going to hit somebody with this hard object, but you're going to get them wet with your gross mouth germs and Sprite. So I don't know if that was thrown at me. I don't know if it was dropped. Either way, I felt attacked. Triggered my feeling of not being safe ever, especially when I leave my house, I guess, which don't even really feel safe at home. That's not a home thing, that's just a internet thing. So I was thinking how I always feel like I'm under attack. And that kind of continued, I guess. Because yesterday I was biking home, and then I was trying to I had a bottle of vitamin water and I didn't want to carry it. So I tried to attach it to my bike, but then my handlebar locked because of my bike lock. And I was oh, okay, so this whole setup makes my bike my front tire lock up. I'm not going to do it. And I removed the bottle, and then I, like, moved the lock. Thought that was going to work. Apparently not. Thing was still locked. And then I fell. And somebody in the background was laughing at me. Which, like, you know, granted, if I saw somebody, like, biking down the street and they had a book shoved in the back of their pants, I had, like, a really big book in the back of my pants because I didn't have a bag, and I'm not just going to, like... This looks like a good read, right? I don't have this book, and I like books. I like knowledge. I was actually really sad because I couldn't grab more books in the area. There was a whole bag full of, like, canvas and shit, and I wanted to take it, but I could only take this one book, and I was like, you know what, I'm not going to sit here and shove multiple books in the back of my pants, so I'm just going to take the one book. And then I stopped at Rite Aid to get a drink because I started, like, taking water breaks when I start biking, and I think that's a healthy habit to encourage, you know? Get some hydration in, because I'm the type of individual that won't eat a lot or anything and won't drink a lot of water, but, like, will do vigorous activity, like biking very enthusiastically up the endless amount of hills that I live on. And then today, my figures still don't appear, which, mind you, they were supposed to be here Tuesday. It's now Thursday, even though they were in Brooklyn on Monday. And I also ordered these in April, the end of April, and they just shipped. And you see, the thing about the situation that makes me really upset is I paid for these back in April, but apparently the way Good Smell Company does things is they charge your card, unless you're using PayPal, they will charge your card and then give you the money back, I guess. The transaction just disappears, and then charge you again. So I woke up one day and there was negative $158 in my account, and I was like, okay, whatever. Like, I'm sadly used to being robbed, like, all the time. I just wake up, I just, like, get put in situations where money just gets taken out of my account without my consent. Be it I'm a fucking dumbass, or I trusted the wrong person, or just I got put in a situation where I didn't catch the details, because, you know, sometimes you miss shit when you have to teach yourself everything all the time and be on top of everything all the fucking time by yourself. Sometimes you miss shit, right? Because I was never taught about the world, and sometimes my innocence gets the best of me, and I forget, oh wait, humans are shitty-ass individuals, and I have to be skeptic of everything. And even the people you think you can trust, you can't fucking trust. Yay, humanity. So, this was like the one time I woke up, and there was money taking out of my account, and I was like, okay, whatever, I'll just deal with this, you know? I started looking for walks again, and putting in the effort, so whatever, I'll just pay it. Whatever, we're in the middle of a pandemic, I have a little leeway to not be on my shit, but at least I'm trying. Whatever, I'll deal with this, because at least this is something good. And mind you, I got 3 Nendos, 2 of which I wanted for a while, and I was very skeptic. The other one I got for a project, and I was like, yeah, no, I'll definitely get that one. This one's a good buy, because I'm really excited about this thing I'm working on. And the other 2, I was like, you know what? They're here. They're affected by the sale. I can get them on a discount. I wanted them. I pre-ordered both of these, but didn't have the money when they came out and didn't even know when they were coming out, so I missed them. So I was like, you know what? I have the funds. I haven't done anything really nice for myself in a really long time. I've just been, like, in struggle mode. Maybe I can get these, and it would be nice to do something nice for myself. And then the whole situation just falls apart. Now I'm, like, stressing to the point where, like, I was on the phone. I was just on hold waiting for somebody from USPS to answer the phone. And I was just laying there, like, maybe I should just cancel the order. Just request a refund. I was just so defeated. I was like, do I even want these anymore? What is the whole purpose of getting a Nendo? I haven't even been inspired enough to play with the ones I have, so why even bother anything? Why even have a hobby? Like, I tried doing something nice for myself, and it blew up in my face. Why even bother? Like, nobody does anything. Well, people have been doing nice things for me, but usually it's just me. But nobody does anything nice for me, so I bothered doing it. There, I finished the thought. And, like, the part that frustrates me, it's the lack of transparency for one, because if like, I'm just sitting there on Tuesday, and the ETA updates to Wednesday, and mind you, I was sitting there on Wednesday, looking at the ETA, and the ETA updated from 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock, and I'm like, that's very specific. I guess I have a little hope. Maybe there's just running late. Maybe there's a window. And then it just changed to, oh, yeah, it's gonna it's scheduled for delivery. Yeah, just come back for an update. And I'm just like, what does that even mean? What does that even mean? Like, if it would just, like, update to, like, Saturday, I'd be like, well, fuck, but okay. You know? Okay, I guess. The fuck am I gonna do about that? Nothing. Even though, for one, it got delayed on Monday, even though it was in Brooklyn. Got delayed on Monday, and they said that the quote was, for circumstances out of our control. What? What does that even mean? And, like, if it's in Brooklyn, I will come get it. I will hop on my bike. I will come get it. I will bring a bag to put the boxes in. I will bike home with the box under my arm. I will come get it. You're doing the most? I don't need you to do the most. So, because the site's fucked up, I called USPS this morning. UPS. I called UPS. And I'm like, hey, I just want to, like, update on this package. And UPS says, oh, cool, just give it some time. It says it's out for delivery today. It'll be fine. You'll get there. We should be delivering it today. We should be delivering it today from UPS. And I'm like, okay, that seems weird because it says that you transferred it over to USPS. But okay, if you say that you're going to be delivering it today, your site's a little fucked up. I don't know what's really going on, but okay. So I'll wait till 3 and then I'll give you guys a call back since she said that it should be there by 3. I'm like, alright, I'll wait till 3. If it's not here by 3, I'll give you a call back. So I called them back at 3 o'clock, at 3:30, and they're like, oh, no, that package was transferred to USPS yesterday. So I'm like, okay, that's in line with what the tracking says, but why did the first girl say that you guys were delivering it? And the second girl she didn't know what the fuck she was doing. She was either a trainee or English is not her first language because she did not know how to handle the situation at all. Mind you, the second she picked up was like 2 seconds after I got fed up with the entire situation and started crying. So I definitely was yelling at this individual, but not in a manner that was, like, directed at this individual. Just, I'm very upset. This is the situation, and I am very upset about this. So, please answer these questions right the fuck now, because I need some fucking answers without all the cursing, Because I'm the type of individual that if I'm really upset and I'm yelling at a sales associate, I feel the need to be like, I apologize about this anger. I'm not mad at you. This anger isn't directed at you. I'm just frustrated with the situation. But I decided not to say that because fuck it. I'm mad. I'm going to yell. Like, bitch, solve this shit. So she says that USPS has it. So I'm like, I bet, bye, and call USPS. I didn't even say bye. I just hung up. I was like, bet, thanks, and hung up. And I called USPS, and then that person was like, oh yeah, no, this package, yeah, cool, yeah, we have it. It's out for delivery. It's on the truck today. So I'm like, that truck sound I heard in the distance, that definitely was not the fan. That better be it. Or so help me God. So help me God, they playing games. They always playing games. Every time I order a fucking figure from Good Smile fucking company, fucking UPS has a hard time bringing it to my fucking house. I don't fucking understand it. But this shit happened with Deku. Pretty sure it happened with Bakugo. Every fucking time I get a fucking package from Good Smile Company, USPS is like, oh, I'm sorry, we tried to deliver it, but we missed you, ha 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 ha. Like, oh, I'm sorry, we dropped every other package in front of the house, but just not this one. I'm like, niggas, buy your own fucking figures, aight? Look, get your own fucking money and buy your own fucking figure. If you want a fucking pre-order figure, then pre-order the fucking figure, you dumbass bitch. Stop trying to steal my shit, because I will come and I will punch you right in the reproductive system continuously until it loses all its fucking color. Because I'm tired of this shit. So anyway, yeah. And mind you, each time that I had to call USPS was a minimum wait time of an hour. The second time, they were like, oh yeah, no, wait time of 30 minutes to 45 minutes, yet it took no less than an hour and 9 minutes for them to pick up. And that was only the time that I became aware that I actually went back to check. After that, I was just literally so defeated. The phone was just ringing. It went from me listening to the hold music and wanting to punch my phone in the screen continuously because the music was just driving me mad, and I just didn't want to hear it anymore, to meditating to the music, to jamming to the music, to just forgetting that was hold music and I wasn't just playing music, some soft jingle in the background, because my use with that, I turned the volume all the way down to low enough so that if the music were to stop specifically, I would hear that to know that they're about to respond. But so soft enough that I could drown it out with other things. So by the time she picked up, I was just over it. I was just done. I was just contemplating returning the shit. And my back hurts. My back started hurting earlier. And I was literally just sitting there and I called you guys 4 times today. Twice I was told the other company had it. Twice I was told that specific company was delivering it today. And what do I even do in this situation? If both people say they both have it and don't have it. And mind you, I've been tweeting at both UPS and USPS, and not a single person has been like, hey, let me help you with the situation. Just, am I gonna have to hold up a delivery truck? Just wait for them to go out, and then when they come back, I'm just chilling in the driver's seat. So where's my package? You're gonna hand it to me right the fuck now, or I'm gonna steal all of these packages. I will get the whole block, my nigga. It will be like that scene from fucking Shameless. We ain't got no shame up in this bitch, right? So I don't know what game you think you're playing, but buy your own figures. I will find you. I'm really just upset because not only is this adding to the feeling of unsafety, but it just feels like I'm being punished for trying to do something nice for myself. I don't know, every time I go out, which I feel like I'm getting mixed signals, there are just ants everywhere, oh my god. Every time I go out, it's just a weird experience, because I was riding my bike today, and this dude was like, can I take a video of you? Which, mind you, last time I went out, this dude was like, can I take a picture of you? So I'm just like, yeah, sure, whatever. And then after that, I'm just like, oh, okay, I got acknowledged. Am I gonna get hurt now? Because I started riding my bike really fast after that, because it was a tight road, and I don't like being around traffic, and I don't like being around buses on tight roads. A 2-way tight road at that. So I was just like, oh god, somebody's about to open their door on me, aren't they? Because niggas always open their fucking car doors on me. And I'm like, I'm going so fast, I'm just gonna slam right into it and then fly off. I just feel so sad. I feel like a lot of love that I have for my hobby has been killed because not only do I not have anyone to share any of my love with, like even my affections towards Animal Crossing, I share that I share that with like strangers on the internet. It's always a stranger on the internet, you know? Like why is it so hard to have people around me that have the same interest in like figures and the part that sucks is like so many people I know like collecting figures, but it's just like an aesthetic to them. They just like to look at it and it looks pretty. They don't even like adjusting them and shit and changing up the dynamic. And plus they all have like scale figures, which are just figures. I don't know. I don't like scale figures because they're just like models and you can't like change them and stuff. Like the one scale figure I have is, well, I guess the Batman statue is technically a scale figure, but that came with the DLC and that's cool and it lights up, you know, and you can take Batman off and put him on other things if you want. But like the only other scale figure I have would be like, what's her name? Chi-Chi. Man, I think it would be Chi-Chi. And even she, like, you could take her off the Nimbus Cloud and put other people on the Nimbus Cloud. You could take her helmet off, too, and change her up so that's, like, customizable. I just feel really sad. Like, I'm always, like, looking around. Well, I guess, successful people. People who are, like, doing stuff and trying, and it's like, why can't I believe in myself like that, and why can't I do these things? But then it's like, I don't know. Like, those people always have a support system, you know? They always, like, shout out their support system, and I'm just like, I don't really have a support system. I don't really have anyone to talk about stuff with and shoot ideas off of, or anyone to, like, really turn to when I'm upset. Like, I tried talking to 2 different people this week, and I basically just got a "that's terrible," and you can't really do much with a "that's terrible." Like, I know it's terrible, but somebody acknowledging it's terrible doesn't make anything better. I don't know. And I just feel like I become so reliant on drugs because it's like I can't talk about the stuff, but I can smoke, so I don't, like, feel so upset. And it's like, what? I can't do anything about the situation, so what do I do to stop feeling so upset? I don't know, I kind of just want to, like, be held, but that's not really a thing that happens, or is gonna happen, or I don't know. I really feel like, I don't know, like I was just born to take my own life. Years go by and it's still the only thing that, I mean, started making sense. Still makes sense. Everything seems to, like, line up because every time I, like, feel really good or do something to feel better, it just blows up. I don't feel safe. I feel alone, like there's no one I can talk to. And I don't know what to do. I wouldn't know where to go if I ever did feel like jumping or try to jump, or I keep thinking about how much I want to distract myself from these feelings with those figures. But those figures are the reason I'm experiencing this. I don't know what to do. Because then, like, what? I'm talking to a therapist, but that doesn't really help. Half-hour sessions aren't really enough, and I feel like like talking about how I would have wanted the situation to go doesn't change the fact that it didn't go that way, and that no situation goes the way I want it to go. And I just want it to be okay. I just want to feel okay. I just want to sit without it hurting, or without it feeling uncomfortable, or talk to someone, or be held by someone, or have a relationship where the topic of sex doesn't come up, or be heard, understood. I haven't been having a good week. I don't know if that shows. Both my therapists keep calling me a survivor, but it feels weird to hear that, because, like, this shit I'm still experiencing. I'm still going through it. I don't feel safe. I don't feel loved. I don't feel heard. I don't feel understood. I don't feel seen. I feel like I'm always under attack. Like, you never know when someone's gonna say something that's gonna hurt you, and then you're gonna be invalidated for feeling a way that they don't want you to feel. And there isn't a worse safe here. And I don't know what to do. I keep being told this one thing. I always felt like leaving the pain behind would mean leaving everything behind. Like letting go of all emotion. Because I felt like I could fix it or counteract it with love. But I don't have enough love within me to counteract the attacks and the lies and the pain and the physical pain and the not knowing and the trauma and the doubt and denial and the inability to be open. And or maybe I do. Sometimes I want to kill myself out of love for myself, because then I don't have to experience this. Then I don't have to, like, be in pain, be it physical or emotional, and I don't know what, but hopefully it hurts less than this. Hopefully it feels less isolating than a body. And you know, watch none of this be hearable because of the fan. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to make it feel better. I was talking to my therapist about, like, she wanted me to draw a picture about how my experience riding a bike went my first time or learning how to ride. Now I wanted it to go. And I guess it's the same as everything. Like, it was very traumatic. It was humiliating because there were people watching. My pants ripped. I wanted to stop. I kept bawling. My dad wouldn't let me stop. I felt humiliated. I was crying. People were gathering to point and laugh at me. It was terrible. I would have, like, preferred encouragement, like people cheering me on. My dad letting me stop. Hell, even, like, the moment he realized people were gathering to watch, it seems weird to, like, it was clearly embarrassing. I was crying. My clothing was torn. I don't know who really, like, lets people watch their little girl like that. I don't know. I've never really had much encouragement. Like, people often tell me I'm wrong. Even for, like, the simplest things. Even if I'm, like, right. It's like, even if it's just, like, my feelings or my opinion, people are just like, nah. Like that guy I was talking to the other day I was fighting with, and I was like, you're making me feel really uncomfortable. And he was like, I'm not making anyone feel uncomfortable. And I'm just like, I literally just told you you're making me feel uncomfortable. Like, whether you mean to or not, the things you're saying and you're doing are making me feel uncomfortable. He's like, nah, that's not the intention. I'm like, but that doesn't mean shit. So I'm just like, am I not saying anything? I mean, usually that's how it feels. I'm really stressed right now because, like, I have this much pot left and I don't really have money. I could, like, withdraw money from OnlyFans, but then it's going to go into my overdrawn bank account, and it's not more money than it is thing. I don't know. I feel really bad, but I'm about to, like, text my dealer and be like, hey, can I hold an eighth? Because I'm really stressing. And I don't know if I can make it through the night. Maybe, like, the package comes, but I don't know if I can make it through the night sober. Because I'm just gonna freak and think about how I just want to be held. And I hate the fact that I just want to be held. Because, like, everybody just wants to fuck me, and I just want to be held. And it's a special kind of hell to, like, just want to feel the warmth and feel safe and protected and loved and just held. Everybody just wants to violate you, and you don't have any interest in sexual shit with people because you just don't. You just don't. I just. Like, unless I like you, I'm basically asexual, but that doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't fucking matter what I want. So I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna text my dealer and ask to borrow an eighth, because there's a thought in the back of my mind, in front of my mind, and it's very prevalent, and if I don't stay sober, if I don't say hi, I'm gonna cut myself. That's just what it is. I want to do it real bad right now, so help me God, I want to do it so bad that I fucking die, and that's all I can think about, and I'm probably gonna do it. So I need to get high. Till next time, YouTube Nation. It's been me. These have been my feelings. If you can relate, give me a what down in the comments. Anyway, know that you're loved. If by no one else, not even you, I appreciate your existence for all that you do for the planet. And I accept you the way you are, and the way you're meant to be. Hopefully that's good. I mean, I'm not gonna associate with you if you're bad, but I'm not gonna, like, condemn you, because people forget that free choice and free will is a bitch, I guess. But it still matters. Anyway, till next time.